Hello and welcome everyone. Today is the first episode of my item spotlight, but we're gonna look at a few items, mainly the ones that reduce lifesteal and regeneration. And I chose these items specifically because with the introduction of Countess into the game, these items are now more important than ever, and a lot of new players don't realize the importance. So I will explain why. Life regen and life steal and omnivamp are all very strong mechanics. They heal the character through different ways, and it can get out of control very quickly, especially against a Countess or a Chimera or a Rampage. And Crunch too with omnivamp. Now, the game has these items that reduce the effectiveness of all of that. And even if you don't build into the tier 3, early to mid game, getting the component that reduces it can make a huge difference to tip the fight in your favor. The components to look out for is Horned Plate, Spiked Birch, and Serrated Blade. And it's a good investment in certain, you always have to judge the situation, but in situations where a Countess is 2-0, 3-0, you might want to pick up one of these just to reduce that healing. But make a note of this, because whoever gets the item to reduce healing has to apply it to the appropriate target during the fight. So if I get that, we'll say Tainted Rounds, which is the tier 3 ranged carry item that reduces healing. I have Tainted Rounds and there's a Chimera that's 12-1. It's my responsibility in the fight to make sure I tag him with the debuff. Because what's the point of having the item if you don't apply it? It's useless at that point. So please make note of that. If you do have one of those offensive items, it's your responsibility to tag the enemy target. And now I want to go over a few of the other items. The tier 3s, there's Tainted Guard, which is for the tanks, Tainted Blade, which is more for like the assassins / bruisers, Tainted Rounds for the carries, and Tainted Scepter, which is for the mages. They all apply reduced healing. And these items are critical. You will notice you're not going to be fearful of a Rampage or a Chimera after you pick this up. Well, at least not as much. But these items are imperative to success in Predecessor. New players, don't neglect them. They're super important. And communicate with your teammates and make sure that one person picks up one of these items. And now I'm going to share with you my favorite item that reduces healing. This one is completely flying under the radar in my eyes, and it's one of the best items in the game, and that is Tainted Totem. It gives you physical armor, magical armor, mana regen, and ability haste, aka cooldown reduction. And you have the reduced healing debuff in an aura around you. But wait, there's more. That same aura around you also slows enemies by 10%. But wait, there's more. Not only does it provide all of those huge benefits, in an aura around you, yourself and nearby allied heroes receive 15% increased healing and shielding. Tainted Totem, by far, incredible item. I highly recommend it, and try it out. Let me know what you guys think. Just to the newer players, I know you're learning a lot. It's a lot to take on. Keep trying. Take it game by game. Eventually, you'll get to the point where you'll see how matches unfold, and you'll see, oh, okay, the enemy Countess is 2-0, and then you start to counter build her. Or, oh, the enemy Chimera is 4-1. Then you start to build against that, and you see what they're building. Even like just my last example, you see the enemy carry their second item is a lifesteal oriented item. You already know, okay, this guy wants to rely on lifesteal. And even Crunch, watch out for Crunches with Mutilator, because the Omnivamp is nothing to sneeze at. They heal an insane amount. So everybody, hope you enjoyed our first episode of the Item Spotlight series here on the channel. plenty more to come. If you like Predecessor, please consider subscribing for more Predecessor content. Everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll leave you with this. If you don't get items that reduce healing in your games, this is what's gonna happen. Fight on, friends.